turned into a bit of an ASMR. Don't be fooled by my sad lamp. It's really early right now. My dog's still in bed. And this has been the week to end all weeks. I'm so sorry. I really wanted to film today. Today I was just working from home and I really wanted to show what that looked like, but I was so busy and I was feeling really overwhelmed and I just didn't have any capacity at all to even get the camera out and be like, hi, watch me as I just feel completely unable to do any of the things I'm supposed to do today. But I did kind of want to walk through some of the things I'm working on. It has been so busy, but there are two lifestyle stories that I did want to kind of talk about a little bit. I'm not supposed to share much because they've not been published yet, but they're two things that I'm kind of excited about. So the first one is a big sort of roundup of all the trends we should be looking out for in 2026. And this is exciting because it spans every single area or category. Obviously, you know, the general stuff associated with features like this, like fashion and style and beauty tech gadgets and all of this, but everything: work trends, relationship trends, family trends, cultural, societal trends, political voter trends, food trends, interior design trends. I love interior design, health trends, of course. So it's a really big project. I've been absolutely inundated by with suggestions by experts, PRs, people who have something to contribute to this, or they want to share something that they think could potentially be a big trend in 2026 and they want my audience to hear about it. And if that's you, if you're watching, which is unlikely, but I did get so many offers, well over 150. So if you are by any chance watching, thank you so much. I did send you a little message. But yeah, if you are watching, thank you so much for helping with that story. Another exciting development: the publicist of a very well-loved Hollywood star reached out to me for an interview. I can't reveal more, but I am so excited and hope that I don't feel too nervous when I actually do get to speak to this person, because I am a fan and they do seem absolutely lovely. So that's very exciting too, but obviously I can't reveal any more. You'll have to wait and see. A lot of people also had quite a big response to the Mamdani and Schlossberg story that I wrote recently, looking at whether we've entered the era of aesthetically literate politicians. So I don't know if you've seen that. If you haven't, it'll be on my website. I can put something here on screen. So I've been working on quite ambitious stories recently. But in terms of my day, the IRL, it's been pretty crazy. I've just cleared my to-do list, like literally the longest The longest thing in the world. I don't even know what to say. It was a really crazy day. I hope that in the future I'll be able to kind of update as I go along. I feel like I'm getting a bit better at it. I'm here now. But yeah, I had a lot to do, a lot of admin, but a lot of exciting things happening, a lot of exciting stories and concepts are coming up that I'm getting interested in and getting, the opportunity to think about and put forward to my editors and see what I can do, if I can platform any of these ideas, add to that space, broaden the discussion. So yeah, it's been a pretty creative time, but I've been feeling really stressed and really overwhelmed, which is why you haven't seen much of me. But because this is a week, or probably weeks, plural, in the life of a Gen Z journalist, I've got to fill you in on the stuff that I've been doing outside of work. I'm sure you all have all needed to hear this. I vacuumed after I finished work today. I know. And I made a carrot juice, which was really good. But 2 days ago, I actually did do something interesting. I got to go to the Financial Times' Book of the Year Awards ceremony in the Intercontinental Hotel in London. It was so bougie. It was really, really a cool opportunity, and congratulations to anyone who was nominated for the award, and to the winner who I got to chat with, which is really cool. That was something that happened. And I mean, I can tell you about like the books and all of this, but the Financial Times actually very kindly let us go home with all 6 of the shortlisted books, which was like Christmas morning. I can't even believe it. But it was an interesting experience. I think one thing that I would say is I really love being able to work from home and have this flexibility and be hybrid. And I used to work in an office. But when I go to events that are very like, obviously a Financial Times event is going to be a pretty corporate thing. Everyone is so lovely and so friendly, but everyone's of like a very professional caliber. And I'm quite a casual person. I probably don't seem like it, like I've got like a whole website and everything. But yeah, my presentation's very casual. I guess that's why I'm calling this series and everything else on my social media like a Gen Z journalist experience. And I really hope my managers never watch these. But I am like a pretty informal person going with the vibes, and these events always kind of, I guess, shock me in how corporate some people can actually be. So I met some people who were absolutely lovely, and I'm so grateful to have met them, but they were so on it. Like as soon as they started speaking to me, they were like, "Hi, I'm so and so, I work here. Previously I was here. Previously I did this." And then it was like the whole CV. And I'm kind of just like, "Oh, cool, sounds fun." And one of them actually added me on LinkedIn, which was really cool. And she saw, because if you guys have ever looked at my stuff, you'll have seen that I have the award-winning title, which I feel like is kind of necessary in journalism. I mean, I need to survive in the industry somehow. And she was like, and this person was like, "Oh, you've won an award. You didn't say that." I was like, doesn't really matter, does it? I mean, I want my work to always be recognised, and I want to strive to produce stories that are meaningful and important and deserving of an award. But yeah, at the end of the day, I am me, so I don't need to like tell people all of these things when I meet them. So that was like an interesting point. I kind of forget how people actually function in corporate settings. And my editors and managers probably do notice this. Like I feel like I do the best that I can do for them. I hope they're happy with me. I'm still employed, but I probably come across kind of casual, or like a bit like a personable. That's a word that they've actually used to describe me, and that's probably the fact that obviously when the younger generation are kind of outside of huge corporate environments, you kind of do be a little bit like that. So that was like an interesting point. Don't know what else to talk about. Yesterday, did my LED mask therapy, red light mask therapy, which is actually worth me talking about because I got to write our luxury gift guide this year. And I included the Current Body LED red light therapy mask in there because I do love it and I actually have it myself. So honest recommendation. So yeah, now I'm actually going to film a little video explainer, which is why I've got the camera out and everything's out and the microphone's on. I'm going to do a little video explainer for social media, just to promote one of my stories. And yeah, I guess I can check in with you later. I'm not doing anything this evening. Tomorrow I'm going to go to the Cambridge Christmas market though, which hopefully will be nice because I really need to relax. I'm working from home today, as you can tell from my background and this little boy who's joined me for the intro. It's lunchtime now, my lunchtime, not his. I should probably be careful what I say around him. And yeah, I have 2 science stories to work on and 2 human interest stories to work on. An obscene amount of admin and story ideas to get sorted, pictures to do, all the many things are happening today. Today I went Christmas shopping in Marylebone Village. I really wanted to film. I took the camera, but it just didn't happen. When it came to actually whipping the camera out and getting something done, there were just so many people around. I had like 15 shopping bags in one arm, Hugo, my dog, in the other. Like, I literally have severe pain in both my arms. I know I'm not having a heart attack because this pain has been ongoing for like 12 hours now, and it's because I carried so many shopping bags home from Marylebone yesterday. So I was having a moment. It was very hard for me to film. I felt a little bit self-conscious and awkward getting the camera out. And before I could even develop those feelings of embarrassment, though there's nothing to be ashamed of filming content. I mean, we're here for a reason because we think this is really cool. But before it could even get to that stage, I just had so much already to deal with. I had my dog in one arm, shopping in the other. I was totally on my own. At the start of this video, this is kind of an awkward camera to maneuver. Right now you're standing on a box, you're not on a tripod. So it looks okay because I'm just at home, but it's kind of awkward to like move around and vlog with this. It's supposed to be put to use for filming videos, I guess. Let's just check the mic has worked. Everything seems to be on. If I edit this and there's no audio, I will cry. That has happened many, many times before. And I recently broke my last Rode microphone and this is my new one. So this is why you're finally seeing me after all of these months. Didn't get to film anything in Marylebone Village, but did do some really, really nice shopping and got all my Christmas shopping done. Yay! For the first time in my entire life. I have never been one to do Christmas shopping in an orderly way, organised, and get that all done and have it set aside. And sometimes I don't even do anything unless like I really have to, because I will see my family or my friends and I need to present something. So I've really leveled up in many ways this year, and that's one of them. So I had a very nice time. A few standouts for me were love the Caroline Gardner, love the Cologne and Cotton, love the Fabriano, the fancy Italian stationery place, and honestly, there are so many more places there that I went into Pierre Marcolini, got some macarons for my mum. It's just a lovely area. If you're ever in London, Marylebone Village is really nice for shopping. So yeah, no pictures to share from that day. But I was very kindly invited by JPR to experience Beaverbrook Hotel in Surrey's new ice rink. Well, I say new, it's just reopened for this holiday season. I think they do it every year. And well, what can I say? I just had the best day ever there. I was a little bit nervous because I was going on my own and I hadn't met anyone at JPR before or any of the other people that were attending. It was a mix of influencers, content creators, journalists. I met a few people in media. But yeah, it was a mix of people that I'd never met before, but we all ended up, I ended up having a really nice time, got to know a few lovely people and just had a laugh. My skating is not great. I do really like ice skating. It's something that I really enjoy. I used to go, I say I used to go as if this was like a structured hobby that I'd go 3 to 5 times a week. I went to Alexandra Palace like 3 times and I wanted to make a habit out of it because I really enjoyed it. I'm not a very naturally sporty person. I go to the gym just to, you know, keep myself healthy, but I'm not really talented when it comes to sport, but for some reason I took a liking to ice skating. I like the idea of it and I really enjoy being on the ice. It puts me in some kind of flow state. I really relax on the ice. It puts me in a good mood. So yeah, I took a liking to it and I tried to get to Ali Pali a couple of times, but it didn't last, unfortunately. But I did buy some ice skates in that time. I would show you, but they're at the top of my cupboard there and it's going to be kind of long for me to go and get them. But you will see in the images from Beaverbrook that I will leave for you here. Yeah, I had a great time. I was one of the first people on the ice and I stayed there until the end. I fell over once, but that's okay. That's just part of the experience. We're not here to be perfect. We're here to have a nice time. And guys, this place is beautiful. If you are able to get to Beaverbrook Hotel in Surrey Hills, major apologies, guys, my camera died. What can I say? I am new to this. But I'm back now, and hopefully when I edit this, it will come together very fluid. I have no idea what I was talking about. I think I was talking about Beaverbrook and urging you to go if you have the opportunity. And I really do, hopefully that's what I was talking about, because I do mean it. I had the best time. I tasted the nicest waffles I had ever tasted before. They were made fresh on site by a chef. I just loved it. It was like being in a fairy tale. It was a really, really lovely day. And it was so comfortable for us too. JPR very kindly put us in these luxury cars to get from the townhouse, the Beaverbrook townhouse in London, to their main mansion hotel in the Surrey Hills. And it was like something from a dream. I can't believe I was allowed to go to such a thing. It was a really incredible opportunity, and I was feeling very grateful the whole day. I'm sure everyone at JPR has had enough of me just telling them how grateful I am and how much I loved the day. So yeah, Beaverbrook, experience it if you want. So two other things to mention, just to kind of alert you to these things. Two other things to mention. I was very kindly given a lovely woolen cashmere hat by Heidi Klein when I went to the event. Let me just show you that. Here it is. Now, if you know me, you know I'm absolutely not a beanie girl. I mean, it really is giving Sid circa series 1 of Skins. But if you know, you know. But the quality is absolutely gorgeous. Again, I'm extremely grateful to have been gifted this. And so, yes, a disclaimer, this is a gifted item. And I have since gifted it to my mum, but she won't mind me just wearing it. We share all our stuff. I just wanted to show you this. I think it's, if beanies are your thing, this is gorgeous quality. Really nice. As I said in the previous clip, it's woolen cashmere, Heidi Klein, and you can get it in a range of colours. I have the navy because, I mean, do I ever wear colour? And yeah, that's the first thing that I wanted to show you. So if you're in the market for a beanie, it's such a cute little Christmas present idea. I think I will be including it in my personal gift guide. I have made Newsweek's gift guide for this year, which was very fun. Look out for that, and I will probably put it on my social media accounts when it does get published. But I'm going to make my own little one as well and probably put it on Substack or something. I am on Substack at The Thought Bubble. So I will definitely include that in there, because it might not be my dream piece of clothing in the universe, but it is a really nice Christmas gift idea if you're looking for something. I was very kindly invited to experience Ted Baker Sports Spring Summer 2026 preview. Basically, we were all invited to this really cool hotel in London, which the name escapes me right now. But Ted Baker had just laid out all of the pieces that they're going to be selling in their upcoming sport collection. And I loved a few. There was a tennis dress that I just thought was gorgeous. Not everything was my cup of tea, I have to say. Because I'm not really like a huge, like I love a kind of like Pilates, legging, reformer outfit. Like, I'm sorry if I'm really cliche and really giving no personality right now, but I do love that aesthetic, and I do like to wear that kind of thing when I'm around the house. It makes me feel a bit more put together to wear, you know, elevated gym wear, Pilates gear, if you know what I mean. I'm kind of in that sort of thing now. I'm wearing like a sports bra under this with leggings. And I would wear this to the gym if I were going today. But there were a couple of things that I did really like at Ted Baker Sports, and they very kindly sent me one of them, which is the jumper that I'm wearing today. It might not look very interesting, but if you are in the market for a chic navy jumper, I mean, I can't say, I can't recommend this enough. I have worn it so many times since they sent it to me, which was like a few days ago. As you can probably tell, it's covered in little ginger hairs from my dog. I've tried to get all the hairs off so that I can show you nicely, but This is the best I can do. His hairs do stick, but this is a lovely jumper. The fit is very nice. It's the fit that I like. So it comes to here, and it's got a little like insignia here, Ted Baker Sport. I just think it's very cool. I feel like this would look really cool, kind of walking around, I don't know, like probably Marylebone Village with like a cap, maybe with like a silk skirt. I don't know. It's giving me those vibes. That's how I would like to style it. I don't know if I'm cool enough to style it like that, but that's how I would like to style it. Or you can just wear it around the house as well, which is what I'm doing today. Now let me show you the back. So we've got this. So I'm actually wearing a Ted Baker Sport bra, which is the burgundy thing. Just because I'm hanging around the house today working from home. This would obviously look prettier if the strap wasn't visible, but you can see the kind of navy scallop detailing here. So yeah, I couldn't be happier with it, and I'm so grateful. So thank you so much, Ted Baker Sport. I absolutely love it, and hopefully you've been introduced to it as well, you guys. Quick disclaimer, obviously, I am a journalist. I'm a journalist in the age of social media. I'm a Gen Z journalist. I love pretty things. I'm working in lifestyle. I will be talking about things that I like, things that I enjoy, kind of giving you an insight into my day-to-day life, which, spoiler alert, most of the time is literally just me sat at home, but I'll probably be filming the more, aesthetically pleasing parts of my life. But I want to be honest about, the day-to-day as well, and things going on. So yeah, this is all to say that I will occasionally talk about press experiences and brands, but I will always be clear with you if these items are gifted, or if I've been sent them by PR to introduce to my audience, or just to experience them myself. Sometimes it is like that. It's a real perk of working in media nowadays. It's something that I'm really grateful for. So yeah, but I'll always be honest about that. This was sent to me by Ted Baker Sport because I attended the preview. I do really like it. That's my honest opinion. As you can see, it's covered in dog hair, but I just wanted to be clear about that because at the end of the day, I am not an influencer, even though I'm kind of in the content game now. I am a journalist first and foremost, and that's where I'd like to stay. But yeah, I just wanted to be clear about that. And I will always also share if something is my own opinion or Newsweek's. Well, I mean, nothing would ever be Newsweek's opinion, but I'd always share if, something is my own opinion or I'd presented it in an article, and this will all be clear to you as I make more of these vlogs. All right, bye for now.